about the appeal of Star Trek. Now, the appeal of Star Trek, it's big sci-fi franchise. Okay. The Star Trek, I should have a little specific, but I mean, with like Star Trek, I mean, it's been around for like almost 60 years. I mean, it's been around way longer than Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars owes itself to Star Trek, but like with the appeal of Star Trek, it's been around for well over. It's been around for almost 60 years. I mean, the original Star Trek series. But the original Star Trek series, of course, previously, right now, is the original Star Trek series. Despite it being a very popular show, it actually passed from. It was actually basically just a cult sci-fi show that was canceled after 3 seasons due to kind of low ratings, which was actually because the network. The original Star Trek series, and twice was known for the fact that it was basically a series that had shifting time slots, budget cuts, behind the scenes issues, etc. And it basically had low budgets. It was and it's often these days it's often looked upon as kind of unintentionally cheesy and but back then. But even despite Star Trek's original series being a short-lived series, in fact, it later developed on a cult following enough to where fan petitions actually led to Paramount turning Star Trek into a movie franchise that a lot of the success of Star Wars helped launch the creation of Star Trek motion picture. And that film, while it's not as big of a hit as Star Wars, was big enough of a hit when Paramount actually toured to make more Star Trek movies. They did produce Star Trek 2 Ravcon, which was made for a much cheaper budget. And Star Trek is a film franchise which that did Paramount huge profits and actually put Star Trek on and helped further establish Star Trek as a pop culture juggernaut. Then Star Trek Next Generation came along in 1987, really helped redefine the franchise. So basically with Star Trek, it helped give it a mass appeal that even rivaled the eclipse out of Star Wars for a time. Now, Star Trek fans were still kind of viewed as kind of nerdy dorks. Last time, this is kind of back in the day when being a dork was, when geek culture was kind of viewed as kind of not very taken very seriously. Star Trek is a huge sci-fi universe. Huge sci-fi universe. It's not, unlike Star Wars, it's not science fantasy. It's based in actual science fiction. Where Star Wars takes a lot of inspiration from Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers and John Carter. A lot of kind of Flash Gordon, science fiction / fantasy action adventure stories. Star Trek takes more inspiration from stuff like Edoc Smith's Lensman books, which famously requested an influence on Green Lantern. DC Comics, when they rebooted Green Lantern, it's a science fiction story, science fiction character. With Star Trek, the appeal of it is it's huge. It basically has like everything mixed in. Sometimes it's deep political allegories using sci-fi to explore deep social issues. Sometimes it's like courtroom drama. Sometimes it's interpersonal drama, family drama. A lot of it is just straight up space sci-fi action, space sci-fi adventure. So, and Star Trek has had a huge amount of appeal over the years. So,